It's a data build tool. What exactly this purpose will survive? Tell me what exactly this use case. Tell me it's mainly for
Transformation.
what transformation? Data
Data transformation
transformation.
pass.
So data transformation. So where exactly it will fit in the market? Where exactly it will fit? Like in the
ELT.
ETL or
ELT.
ELT process?
ELT.
In the
ELT.
ELT
ELT.
process. In the ELT process. Okay, see. So we want to build the ELT data pipelines easily with the help of DBT. So DBT take what? It will take the raw data. With the help of DBT, we are trying to do the transformed data. So transformed data. Okay. Now what exactly it will fit? Before that, tell me what is ETL and ELT abbreviation high level. It is nothing but extraction, transformation, and a loading. Tell me the data warehouse, what data will get? Will get transformed data will be available in the data warehouse. Here, what data will be available in the data warehouse? Tell me.
Raw data.
Raw data will be available.
Available.
Okay, see raw data. Tell me DBT involved in the extraction part or the transformation part or the loading part?
Transformation part.
Transformation part, because it doesn't involve the extraction part and the loading part. It mostly focus on which part? Mostly focus on the transformation part. Okay, so far good. Okay. Tell me what are the advantages, why we are going for DBT since we know Snowflake. Tell me why we are going for advantages or the use cases with the help of DBT. Tell me
Document.
anyone.
Coding.
Okay. So
Documenting.
we can do the development easily and then
Document. Testing.
documentation. So just
Deploymentation.
deployment,
deployment.
testing,
Deployment. Okay, we can easily integrate our code
Testing.
with the version
data
Testing.
control.
lineage.
Version.
Okay,
Data
see
lineage.
data lineage. Okay. Any other advantage? Version control data. We can handle the SCDs or the incremental data easily.
Code
Okay.
reusability.
So code reusable, nothing but macros will try to work it. So
And
testing we can do easily. These are the advantages. Okay. And the packages concept is that we can able to use the reusability concept also packages. So once we see all the components, we can able to say it's a okay by using DBT, we can easily implement or we can perform is the ELT data pipelines easily. So we need to say with the help of DBT and we can say modularity also we can have easily. Okay, same thing. One more thing is that what with the help of DBT, we can build what pipelines? Build ELT data pipelines easily. Okay, so data pipelines. Now here what happened, you need to understand what? Understand one data warehouse. Tell me why we need to understand one data warehouse. What's the reason to understand data warehouse? Anyone?
to perform the node transformation and all.
Tell me.
Transformations and all will happen in warehouse only. No?
Which
Okay,
is
so because no
Dataset
DBT.
that creates, the facts will create.
Generally what we need to say like okay, so DB doesn't hold any data. Okay, so how we are trying to communicate with the DBT, we need to have one data warehouse. What data warehouse communicate? We can communicate to Snowflake, Redshift, BigQuery, Synapse data. Okay, for our training perspective, we need to go for Snowflake. If you know one data warehouse, remaining will be same concept, the same models, the same macros. We try to work on all the same. Okay. Now tell me right now what projects are going on mostly. Tell me
Migration project.
migration projects.
what migration?
Data
Data
migration.
migration project. So what exactly data migration project meaning nothing but what? Tell me, anyone?
Extract the data from traditional database to the moving data into the
Cloud data warehouse.
cloud data warehouse.
Okay, see, remember, okay, correctly. Remember one more thing. So while giving interest, no, we need to communicate clearly. That's the main thing. So why we are learning? Because no, we need to crack the interest. If you want to crack the interest, no, we need to communicate clearly what exactly we are trying to. So moving the data. So where exactly our data? It can be in the on-premises, or it can be in the cloud, okay, or it can be in the traditional databases, or traditional data warehouse, or we can say legacy systems. So my data is sitting in the legacy systems and our client wants to move to Snowflake or any data warehouse. So now why they want to migrate? What exactly the use cases? Anyone, any guess? Tell me. Why the companies remember my application is working fine the Oracle database. So why the companies wants to migrate to Snowflake or any other data
Because
warehouse?
of the
Traditional
costing.
database
Cost cutting.
support
Okay,
was
see, because it's a like on-premises, no, like we'll go for scalability. We can easily scale up and scale down, depends on the volume. Then
Easy maintenance.
okay, ease
Easy.
of maintenance. And it's a Snowflake is a SaaS or PaaS?
SAS.
Okay, it's a SaaS model. Okay, software as a
As a
service.
service.
Okay, no need to install any software or any hardware. Okay, so just to create account and work on it. Okay, this is so far good. Okay, so next thing is that what? Tell me. So SaaS model then. Okay, then so
Easy to retain
security.
the data.
Okay, so security. Now what happens? Supports multi-cloud. Okay, AWS cloud, Azure cloud, GCP cloud. Okay, we're discussing Snowflake perspective. So far good. Now what happened? Now see the same thing. So let me see the PPT 1 second, then you can start our session. Okay. So these are important listen. Okay, if you understand the basic flow, now what exactly we do as a part of Snowflake and DBT developer, we can learn easily the concept. It's a data build tool used for data transformation. It's not an ETL tool or ELT tool. It's mainly focused on what? Focus on the
Data
transformation.
transformation.
Raw data, DBT will come into transform data. Advantages, coding, testing. Tell me here what exactly will work mostly on which concept in the testing will work in the YAML's concept. YAML concept. Okay. The same thing next one is the deployment. Deployment nothing but moving our data or the code from one instance to other instance. Development, testing, UAT, SIT, prod, these all things. Documentation, data lineage. So by using DBT, we can have all these advantages, modularity, reusability. Then what happened? We can build the ELT data pipelines easily, easy testing. So already discussed what is CI/CD abbreviation. It's a continuous integration,
Continuous deployment.
continuous
Continuous
deployment.
deployment.
Okay, so documentation. So these are things. Now see the prerequisite. Tell me, you should have what knowledge? SQL concepts required. Okay. Then Snowflake data warehouse or any data warehouse. So BigQuery, Redshift, Synapse, at least one data warehouse, and the tables and its types and views and its type. You should have little bit because we'll work on mostly on which. Tell me, we are saying like I want to migrate data from what? Legacy system to Snowflake. Tell me what exactly we'll try to migrate. So it's like
Tables.
migration. So we need to we'll work on the phases will be there. Multiple phases will be there. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Now what are the phases? Tell me. First phase, tables. Second
Views,
phase, views.
store
Third phase,
procedures.
procedures and functions. Okay. Now that's what I'm saying. Like if you want to work on all these components, what you require knowledge on tables and its types. So views and its types in the Snowflake perspective. So permanent table, transient table, temporary table. Tell me what the views we're having. What the views?
Secure views, materialized
Normal
views.
views, secure views, materialized views. We can able to make it working. So this is so far good. Okay, getting the point. Huh? So this is so far good. Okay, so getting the point a little bit. So this is the functionality. Okay, so 1 second, give me 1 second. So far good. Getting the point. So these are the things we need to make it working. Okay, anything apart from it, any dot sign one? So cost cutting, scalability, ease of maintenance. These are things we can able to say. Getting a little bit. Yes or no? This is so far good. Okay. Now come to the topic. Now what happened? We need to have what? So if I want to communicate, first we should have what? DBT setup required. Okay. So DBT, how many ways you can able to log in? Anyone, any guess?
Cloud and
so DBT
CLI.
cloud version and DBT CLI, nothing but DBT core. For training perspective, we'll go for DBT cloud things. Okay. So now see this migration, nothing but what? From the source system, we are taking the data and dumping into where? Dumping into tell me.
Snowflake.
S3 Lake.
Snowflake. Now what happened here? ELT. Tell me what are the ELT tools we're having in the market?
Matillion, FileRun, Hive.
Okay, see. Mostly work on Fivetron will be used most of the project or Matillion they try to use. Okay, or they'll go for Airbyte is also ETL2. Okay, ELT tool, Stitch. Okay, Hevo. Okay, some tools are there. Mostly can say in my current project, Fivetron is the ETL tool. They are taking the data and raw data. Tell me raw data is there. Now who will come into picture? Which guy will come into picture?
DBT.
Okay, which guy? So
DBT.
DBT will be coming into picture. Okay, so got it. 1 second. Okay, see now what happened? Raw data. Now which guy will come into picture? The DBT guy. So DBT guy, what they try to do? They try to communicate with the raw data, and what exactly we get? Transform data. Now DBT, what are the advantages? The development, testing. We'll see the same thing in each session. So development, so testing, deployment, documentation, data lineage, version count. So far good. Now what exactly now we should go for what concept? Go for tell me. Ultimately, who will consume this data? Tell
Power
me.
BI team.
Reporting
team,
people. Only reporting people. Submit yourself reporting people. They for
data
the
engineers,
dashboards. Then what happened? Tell me. Then one more guy who will consume this data, transform
Clients.
data. So client
Consumers.
directly. So one is
Shares.
Power BI guys. So Power BI guys, they want views concept. Okay. Any other guys transform data who will consume? The
data
AI
science
people, machine learning people, data science people. They try to do some Python related work. They want file format. How to get the file format? By using which concept? By using data unload concept. Okay. Now same thing. Now suppose. Okay, tell me now what happened. Transform data is there. Then we should go for what concept? Tell me. Transform data is there. Then that's it.
Data sharing.
data set.
Data sharing people. Okay, now what happened? That I want to share this data to multiple Snowflake kinds. We should go for what concept? Data sharing concept. Data sharing nothing but so views will be there. Views will be border pointer. This is the so far good. Okay, see Power BI. This is the functional. Getting a little bit somewhat. Yes or no? So this is the functionality we need to say. Transform data will be consumed. Now, how we are trying to do the transformation with the help of DBT? Tell me what the concept will work mostly. Any idea roughly?
Models,
Models, then
macros,
then
seeds,
hooks concept, seeds concept,
seeds,
testing will work on the testing, snapshots, okay,
snapshots.
incremental. There are so many things, okay, will be there. We'll try to work on all these concepts in detail. So ultimately, so we need to select transformations. Transformation, nothing but we are using all these components and make it working. This is the project flow. So this is one project flow and directly dumping this is one project flow. Now what we need to have, tell me if I want to do all these things, first you should have one DBT cloud account. Okay, see now we are trying to, today we'll see the setup, tomorrow see the transmission part. Okay, now always start with a fresh mail. Okay, see fresh mail only type because so once we do existing mail, it will throw some error. Okay, so go with fresh mail. Search for what? Search for DBT cloud. Okay. So DBT. This also what? So DBT cloud is also says SaaS model. What is SaaS model? Tell me. What is SaaS model?
Software as a
Software as a-
service, as we no need to
No need to
install
install
anything.
any software, just to create account and work on it.
Work.
But DBT core now we need to work, we need to do the installation part we should do. Okay.
But what
Okay.
is the difference between the DBT cloud and that installation and all?
No, generally now what happened, tell me difference between SnowSQL and Snowsight, any difference? Huh?
Snowsight usually will create
No,
I mean
similar, it's
dashboards
a
and all.
UI
It's a
based thing.
command line.
It's a command line
Line.
thing. Okay, so DBT cloud is nothing but so it's a UI kind of thing. So core is nothing but it's a command. Everything work with the commands. Okay, so generally depends on the company's budget. So DBT core is a free one. DBT cloud is a paid version. Okay, in real time. Okay. So let me go back here. So depends on the companies. They try to go for the same. I guess it is there. Okay.
In companies, do we have like a separate DB clouds for dev and prod, or we have only
one account? Like same thing, role based thing will be there.
Okay.
Role based access.
Praveen, one account will be used for multiple purpose, or else for each purpose they'll use different accounts.
Generally, like one account will be there. Like, okay, for project, we'll try. So you will work for one project, now you'll have one account. Okay, if you have multiple projects, now multiple accounts.
But that one accounts we will use the in the same team. We will use that one.
Same
account.
team, like one account, like multiple users will be there.
Okay.
So see, like this Snowflake, you see Snowflake, what happened? Multiple users will be there. Okay, so based on role, see if you see role, we'll have multiple database. Same thing, multiple users will be there like this. So 3 years. So recent, okay. Verification mail, we'll get a mail, okay. 1 second, give me. So the setup only will, okay, it's like it will take a little bit time to get it mail. Okay. Tell me what we require. We require what? We require one. Tell me, we require one. DBT is fine. Then what do we require? One data warehouse. Okay.
One data warehouse.
What data warehouse we should go for? What we need to go
Snowflake
for?
data warehouse.
Snowflake data warehouse. Okay. Sometimes it will take time. Okay. Meanwhile, try to create Snowflake account. Snowflake login. Okay. Tell me why we need to Snowflake. What is the purpose of Snowflake? Tell me.
To read the data and load the data.
Okay, see, so because now if I want, so DB doesn't have any storage, we should connect it to one data warehouse, bring the data, transform it, okay, do the transformation, and again load into Snowflake, same Snowflake. These are the basic things, okay.
Can we do CDC also in DBT?
Can we do?
CDC.
CDC, snapshot concept is.
Or both SCD as well as CDC in DBT.
CDC nothing but change data capture. Change nothing but SCDC one, no? Similar to. Okay. Now see the same thing. Now what happened? Username. So Praveen, yes, sir. One second, give me. Last time also it's not. Okay, let me go and try to create here. Okay, I'll go here. So connections is same thing only, just to create account. So see, I'm going here, Praveen DBT. Okay, so this is my thing. Okay. If we get mail, no, mail is not good. Okay, see, so click on the same thing. So I'm trying to create new account. So see, put, so DBT. After one. Okay, so create.
Sorry, how you have created? Can you please show me again where you have?
No, actually, like mail is not coming. That's what. So you can do directly create. Okay, see, okay, search for control.
I guess, Praveen, I guess we received that mail. You can check that email now once.
Mail, no, that is no, not getting.
Sometimes it will come in the
Snap or
Spam, no.
promotion side like that. You can check.
No, sometimes it will take some time. Last time also when I give it, it is taking so much.
Yeah, it's taking a little while, Praveen. No problem. It is taking 2 minutes.
Okay, so no, okay, 1 second. So see now, so just to give the details, we're getting the mail. Okay, so simple thing. Okay, see. So now it came. No, just we are giving our mail ID, our details. That's it. Okay, it will get automated. So next one, what happened? So see, okay, then go for connections. Okay, now so select the warehouse connection to use for this environment. Okay, see, select add a new connection. Okay, now tell me now what require? We require one. So see, DBT cloud can be connected to any of these things. Now I'm going for Snowflake. Snowflake. Now what I need to give the account. What account details I should give here? Tell me.
Snowflake account.
Snowflake account. Okay. Now how to give the Snowflake account? Okay, tell me.
In your
Okay, now
user login, right?
Close all these things. We don't want all these things. Remove all these things. Okay. Now see, click on this down value. So Praveen SF. So account. So see, there'll be if you log with multiple mails. So okay, see, one mail I am. So 3 accounts. You should go for tick mark. So this is my tick mark. So we are in this active account. View account details. Okay. Now what happened? We need to copy the account identifier. Okay. So Control V. Now database. Okay. Now go back here. So create what database? Create one development database. Okay. Simple thing. Okay. So create. So these are the basic things. No need to worry. Simple thing. So create one database, one schema. That's it. So create database. So dev.db. Control Enter. So create one schema. Okay. So dev sc. So which is my database? So dev.db dev schema is my database, my schema. Okay. Now put the database. Now warehouse. Okay. See, generally what happened for a DBT separate warehouse will be create. So create warehouse. So DBT extra small warehouse. Okay. See, this is my warehouse. Okay. Tell me in real time who will create these objects, which guy will try to create. Any guess?
Account
Anyone?
Admin. Snowflake admins.
Not Snowflake admin.
Account
Tell
admin.
me.
Account admin.
Okay,
DevOps.
see? No, not account admin role. That nothing but generally will go for Snowflake admin will try to create.
Snowflake admins, yeah.
Snowflake admin will create this functionality. Okay, got the point. So see, so far good. So this will be created by Snowflake admin. The databases, the schemas, this all things will be created by whom? Created by Snowflake admin. Okay, so Snowflake admin will try to create. Okay, see control. Okay. So if I don't take no, by default will take account admin. This is simple step. So click on save. Okay, we'll try to upload this video. Don't worry. So first step is to give the connections. Go to develop. So next we should go for tell me CLA cloud ID. Okay.
Cloud
ID. Okay. So this is so far good. Okay. Now see what happened. Now see connections. Snowflake. We have here Snowflake. Okay. So Snowflake. Okay. Now scroll down. Okay. Username and password. Tell me which username and which password I should give.
Snowflake username and password.
Tell me Snowflake username, Snowflake password. Okay. Tell me, okay, so Snowflake username, how to use Snowflake username? Where I should get the Snowflake username? So click on this value. So go to here.
Account.
So view account. So see username. What's my username? Praveen SF is the user. Okay. So which password I should give here? Tell me.
Snowflake password.
Snowflake, Snowsight, UI password. Okay. Now what's the schema just now created? Schema created. So dev SC. Okay. So, okay. Schema SC. Okay. See. So target default. We'll see the same thing later point. We'll get some clarity. So see.
What is this thread here?
So it's like massive parallel processing. MPP.
Okay.
Multiple threads.
Okay.
So we'll see. I'll try to explain once we execute. Okay. Any model, what will happen background? I'll explain detail tomorrow. What is default? All these things. Then we get some clarity. Okay. See, if any issues, no, it will throw error. Right now, everything is fine. Click on save. Okay. Save it. Okay. Okay. Now see for now. Okay. So first understand the concept. So we'll go GitHub. It will take some time. Okay. See, a little bit confusing. We'll see at the end how to integrate our code with GitHub. Okay. Right now, go for managed. So give any name. Okay. Repo. Okay, create. Okay. We'll see the same thing at the end, how to integrate our code. It's like some steps are there, we can have. Okay. Now click on ID. Tell me what is ID abbreviation? What is ID?
Integrated development environment.
Integrated Development Environment. Okay, see, it's a ID. Okay. Simple thing, just we are trying to create Snowflake account and the DBT cloud account. Okay, for do the transformation. That's what the function. Okay, see, okay. The simple thing. Now what happens here? Okay, see, right now nothing are there. See, when I click, see, first step of any project, we should initialize the DBT project. So once we initialize, see what happened? The folder structure will be available. Got the point? See, folder structures are available. Getting a little bit. So see, once we initialize, the folder structure will be available. Okay, now create new file. Now we want to make sure like our connections are successful or not. Now we need to check what? Go for select current database. Okay. So current schema. Okay.
Schema.
Current warehouse.
Warehouse.
Okay. Same thing. So current user. Okay. See the same. And one more thing. So semicolon. Okay. When I put semicolon and control is the shortcut. Control enter is the shortcut. Okay. Make sure like semicolon we should not put in the like this. Okay. So remove the semicolon. Enter the control enter. So see, we are connecting to which database? See, we are connected to the development database, development schema. So DBT extra small warehouse and the Praveen is the warehouse. So this is my database. So this is my schema. So this is the warehouse and this is my username. We are trying to make it work. Getting a little bit somewhat. Okay, see, so remember, whatever we do, the data will be stored where exactly? Any guess?
Snowflake.
In cloud
DB.
storage.
DB.
Tell me where?
Snowflake DB.
In the Snowflake development database, development schema. So our data will be stored here. We'll see the same thing in detail. Okay. Open one more simple session. We'll see simple thing. Tomorrow we'll see one more time what exactly models. Now I'm selecting simply select one ID. Simple thing. So simple thing. Control S and I'm saving. I'll tell detail models. So test.sql. You can say what exactly I'm trying to say. Then you can able to ask the question. So see, I'm saving in the models. Name is test.sql. Create. Simple thing. Okay, I'm trying to run one command. Then you can see what exactly happened. Then you can able to ask the question. See, so I'm trying to run dbt run -m on the model. Tell me what is our model name? Test. Okay, now see what exactly happened. So see test. Okay, details. Okay, so scroll down now, see what exactly happening. Anyone, any guess? So copy the same thing. Control C. So put here, you should say that tell me what exactly happening. So before that,
View
let me
got
copy
created.
the model. This is the model. What is our model name? So test.sql. How we running command dbt run -m and the
Run
model name.
-m.
Model name. Now tell me what exactly happening. This is the select statement. What exactly happening? Tell me.
Select the
It's
statement.
created the
View is
Okay,
getting
see,
created.
so
view
see,
is getting
so
created
see,
in the Snowflake database.
okay, so I'll try to explain. See the same thing. This is the models concept. Okay, see this slide. Now tell me DBT models are nothing but what? It's a
SQL
SQL select
statements.
statements. So select statements contains what? The CTs are the select statements are the transformation logic. Okay, so whenever I run, what happen? A tables or use will get
These will be
automatically created. So now we need to understand what is DBT models. So DBT models are nothing but it's a .sql or .py. Okay. So see, okay, files that contains what? That contains select statements or CTs or with the class. What exactly this contains? The transformation logic. So whenever I run, what happened? Tell me, what will happen?
Internally,
A table.
Our views
Table
will
are
create.
created automatically based on what? Based on one property, based on the material. I'll try to explain detail. Materialization property. Okay, got the point of one more time. If you're not able to understand, let me open one more session. Okay, open one more session. Simply put, one thing. Select it. Suppose I want to get the current database. So control enter DB. Now this is what select statement. Select statement where you want to store in which folder? Tell me. Control S. In which folder?
Models.
Models folder. Okay, so test one. Now what is the syntax? What is the
Dot
extension?
SQL.
Dot SQL. Models are .SQL files that contain select statement. So right now no logic. As soon as it contains the transformation logic. Now how to run the command? What's the command? Tell me.
DBT run
DBT run
-m model
so
name.
test one. Tell me it work. Anyone? Any guess?
No,
It
no.
will work.
Not work.
Why?
Case sensitive. No?
See what happens. So test one does not match any enable nodes. Now what is the thing? It's a case sensitive. Okay, this command, these keywords are case. The file names. Okay, all these things are case sensitive. Got the point? So these commands and the model names, these are all case sensitive. Okay. Now tell me now. Whenever I run, what happened? What happened?
Create a view.
So see, view will get automatically
Automatically.
create. Okay. Now tell me based on what? Tell me based on the materialization property. So here you need to understand what? So DBT models are SQL select statements that contains transformation logic. Whenever I run, what happen? Either tables or views will be created. Tell me where exactly our objects are created. Tell me in which database, in which schema. Tell me.
DevDB,
Database.
DevDB, DevSC. Now tell me why it's created in this database, in this schema.
We have configured those database and schema in the
Okay, see, because
DBT.
no DB doesn't contain any data, it doesn't have any storage. Whenever I perform any transformation, it need to be stored in somewhere. So at the starting, now what happened? We given this database, this schema test one. How to confirm before that? Tell me the database name, the schema name, the object name is called as what?
Fully qualified name.
Okay, see, this is called as fully qualified name. Nothing but what? The database name, the schema name, the object name. This is
Object
called
name.
as fully qualified name. Tell me why we need to follow fully qualified name. What's the purpose of fully qualified name? Anyone? Tell me.
To pinpoint exact table.
We have same
Actually,
table name in
suppose
different databases.
if you run any select statement for a table, if we are not mentioned the fully qualified name, then it will search in all the database.
Okay, simple, the correct one. See, suppose like see test one is there. Suppose like test one, it can be in development database, okay, prod database, and a test database. How can this guy know? That's why we should follow. Always make sure like you're following fully qualified name. Okay, so to have precise things. So we are pointing to this database, this schema, and this object. So this is called as fully qualified because in real time we'll have multiple databases will be there. Development, testing, UAT, SIT. So to have like to avoid confusion, always follow fully qualified name. The database name, the schema name, and object name. Now how to confirm? Tell me. So see, now go to where Snowflake. Now what's our database? So this is my database. So this is my schema. Tell me how it's a list of views. Anyone, any guess?
Show views.
Show views, show views. Now tell me now there are two views are there. Tell me by seeing this one, how can you say it's a okay, it's a normal view, it's a materialized view, it's a secure view. Anyone, any guess?
If you
Is
go to the
secured and
right,
is materialized.
it will.
Okay, two columns
If you
are there. Okay,
is
see if,
secure.
okay, see now one is by using this text. Tell me by seeing the text, can you say this is what type of view?
Normal view.
Normal
view.
view. Or else like if you go a little bit right side now, we are having two columns are there.
Two
What are the two
columns. Is
columns?
secure, is
Okay,
materialized.
is secure and is materialized. Okay, is secure and is materialized. Okay, so this is the simple functionality. Now tell me this is what view?
Normal view. So that
Normal
is,
view.
it is false,
So
false.
because no, it's a normal view. Okay, see, so point you need to understand is that what? So see, DB to run tables or views will be created based on what? We'll see the metallization property tomorrow. Okay, we should understand. So based on the materialization property, tell me property, what it will create? It will create as a, okay, see, it will create as a table
Or
or
view.
view or one, two more thing are there, ephemeral or incremental. We'll see the same thing in, okay, tomorrow session. Okay. So right now understand today's session, try to do the setup. Okay. DBT setup and the cloud setup. Okay. See, now try to anyhow time try to create one or two models and try to make it working. Now tell me now here object name is what it's creating out what? Tell me what is test one, test two, tell me. Now how we are getting this object name?
It's a model name.
Based on the
See,
model name.
based on what? See, based on the model name, it will try to create the same thing. Sometimes what happen, I don't want this model name. Okay, by default. So by default taking what? So test one. See, test one. So by default, the object name is taking the model name. Sometimes I don't want to take the model name. Then what I should go for what concept? Any guess?
Alias.
Suppose it test12.sql, it's a .sql files that contains select statement. Now point I need to ask is that what now I don't want to give the by default name. I want to go for my own name. Then we should go for what
Config.
concept? It's a
Config.
simple thing. Underscore confiz. I'll try to explain this one. So remove the same thing. Now we need to go for alias concept. Alias. Now what happened? I want to go for Praveen test. Okay, see the same thing. Now control S. Now what exactly? Now how to run the command? What the command to run a model? So
DBT
DBT run
-m
and
model
the model name. What is the model name? Praveen test or test 1-2?
Test one.
Test 1-2.
Test 1-2. So this is the model name we should give. Now tell me the object name will be test 1-2 or Praveen test?
Praveen test.
Praveen test. Remember, we use this alias concept regularly in our project. Sometimes we want to give our own name. See how to confirm. So see summary will give the same thing. Go to details. So now what exactly created? Which object? So view object.
Praveen test. A view
See
object.
dev DB, dev schema, Praveen test. Okay, this is the concept of alias concept. So what is the functionality? So by default, if I don't mention the name of the model name of the object will be model name. If I want to give my own name, we should go for what concept? Go for what concept? Go for alias. Alias concept. Suppose see the same thing. One important question. Suppose copy the same thing. Now I try to execute here. Tell me now here what happened. Okay, see this is the same object I executed from DBT. Same thing I executed from Snowflake. Now I want to differentiate the things which are executed from DBT. Suppose see if I go for history, see what happened. Both are same. Now tell me now how can I differentiate? This is created by this thing. This is created by this thing. How can I say? Any guess?
Based on the filter condition, we have to.
Filter, what filter? So skill text, query ID, warehouse type, statement type, what we can able to check it?
Query tag.
Query
So
tag.
see query tag concept is there. See step by step. So we need to right now alias concept we can able to say. One more concept is that what? Query tag. Okay, see. So remember in DBT mostly around 20 topics will be there, not more than that. Okay, see. So DBT, so Q1s. Okay, see. Save it. Now what exactly now? Try to run. So you can use up arrow. So DBT run -m. Tell me now name of the model will be what? Name of the object will be so Praveen test. So simple things see the same functionality. So don't worry, you'll see one more time tomorrow. We'll try to conclude it. Okay, see. So see they're trying to go for see alter session set query tag dbtq1. So scroll down, create the view. Okay. Now copy this query tag. Where I should go? Go to the query history. Search for what? Search for query tag. Control V. Apply filters. Now see what exactly? Now we can able to understand this is created from DBT like this here. See one more time. So see here we are understanding how many topics? Alias. Tell me what's the purpose of alias concept? Anyone? Any idea? Tell me alias.
To rename.
Rename view.
Custom
To
rename can be
rename the
given.
custom
To
model name.
customize our own name, okay, for our objects, our models. Okay, see, when you want to, so by default, what? By default, DBT will give what? DBT will give the model name as the object name. If I want to give my own name, go for alias concept to give our own name. Okay, now what about query tag perspective? Tell me what's the purpose of query tag? To track the DBT related queries or the other DB related ones, what exactly we work it. So this is the concept of alias query tag. Okay, suppose the simple thing. Okay, we'll see later point of time what is. Okay, see right now I'm trying to add one more concept like, okay, see, materialized or else like materialized. We'll see tomorrow one more time. Materialized equal to view. Now what exactly is secure? Okay, secure equal to false, correct? 1 second. What is shortcut? Tell me, shortcut is what? Underscore. CO config. Okay, see table, correct. Okay, see. So spelling mistake should be avoided. Okay, see. Materialized equal to you, secure equal to false. Now tell me now what type of view will be created? Any guess?
Materialized view.
Materialized view.
Not materialized view.
No,
Materialized view.
Normal view created.
Normal view.
Normal. Okay, see, you know, DBT, you know, directly materialized cannot be created. We'll see the same thing. So we can create normal use and secure use with the help of directly metallization property. Okay, this is not a metallization, it's a property name. Okay, I'll tell that's one. I'll try to tell tomorrow. Don't get confused. That's a little bit time it will take. Now tell me now what object created? What object?
Secure.
Secure.
But you
Secure
have
view.
given secure as false, right?
1 second. Okay. Secure. Okay.
If you give the true,
So you should not put single. So false. Okay. Use up arrow. Okay, normally. Okay. There. So now if I want to create, suppose if I want to create, okay. So secure what I should put? Secure equal to true. Okay. We'll see 1 second. Let me help you. So this is just we need to put it. Okay. So if you put the, see, remember in DBT, everything is like a macros concept. So Zinza expression, YAML's concept. So with the less code, we can able to do all the functions. See, remember what happened if I want to create a view, what happened? So create or replace. So view. Okay, view name we need to mention. Then what happened? We should go for select a star from the same thing. So we are not writing anything, just to put it like this. David will try to create a view the same thing. Suppose if I want to create a secure, what I should put? Secure equal to true. Okay, same thing. If I want to create a transient table, what I should do? Anyone, any guess? We should instead of view, put that
Materialized should be table.
Table. Okay, now what we need to mention? So transient equal to. So if I put transient true, what type of table create?
Transient table.
Transient table be created. Okay, that's what now I given a video. Check those video. What is transient table, permanent table? Okay, so these are things you need to have a little bit idea. Okay, see the same thing. So now what exactly created? See now transient table. If I want to create permanent table, what I should put? Transient equals to false. Okay. Let me read on the
Transient is equals to false means we'll get two more types, right? Permanent and temporary.
Permanent and
temporary we have.
So temporary, I'll explain. At yourself. Okay, see. So see what exactly now, what exactly. So remember, so by using DBT models, we can create only 4 objects. That is what? So permanent table and transient table only. Okay, and normal view and secure view we can create. If I want to create a temporary table, okay, or materialized view, we should go for what concept? We should go for either macros concept or hooks concept. So see, by default, by using config property, we can create these two, permanent table or transient table, normal view or secure view we can able to create. Okay, as of now, so don't take too much thing. Just your task will be, so your task first to create one DBT cloud account. Same thing work on Snowflake cloud account. So this is your task, and simple create and check and make sure like first step of any project is that what we should initialize the DBT project. What we get? We'll get folder structure. Now, how to confirm our connections are successfully or not? What I should do? Simply use select current database. Same thing, current schema. Okay, so like this way you can. So semicolon worker, the DBT models.
No.
In the DBT, directly we can't able this. Okay, same thing. Now what happens?
Uh,
Simply hit 1 second, create one simple model. Okay, so one simple model. Okay, where I should save this one? Tell me. In the
Models folder.
models folder with the proper name test.sql file.
SQL
Now
file.
how to run the model by using DBT
run -m
-m and
model
the
name.
model name. Okay, how to confirm? Log into Snowflake, check the show views or show tables. Okay, we can
Tables.
able to confirm. Now same thing. Now what happened? Now see, this is so far good. Now I want to refer here. Suppose see, I want to refer a model. How to refer a model? Select star from C underscore ref function. Now what is our model name? You can give any model
Test
name.
one.
Suppose like test. Okay, see, if I compile now, tell me now what happened. Tell me. So this is pointing to which database? DevDB, Dev Schema, test. So this is called as what? This is called as fully qualified. Tell me now if a preview data will be coming from where? Coming from Snowflake or coming from DBT? Snowflake, because DBT doesn't contains anything. So data will be coming from what? Coming from where? Coming from the Snowflake. If I compile nothing but it will give the which database we are pointing to. We are pointing to DevDB, Dev Schema, and the test is the object name. Got the point? See how to execute a model. Tell me by using which command? So DBT run -m and the model name. Now how to refer a model? Tell me by using which function? By using
Select ref function.
Ref function. Okay. So ref function. Okay. So we should pass the model name. Okay. Model. Okay. What is shortcut? Tell me shortcut is __ ref function. So when you have time to work on alias concept, and one more thing, query tag. Okay, we'll see tomorrow if you're not able to understand. We'll see tomorrow. One second. So tomorrow we'll try to detail. If I run DBT run -m model name, what will happen in the background? We'll see detail. Okay, so what is the materialization property? So Snowflake supports what is table, what is view, what is ephemeral, what is incremental. Okay, we'll see one more time. We'll see the DBT query tag, alias, and see other topic also one more time. Go ahead. Somebody's asking question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, why you need a query tag actually? I missed that part.
Query tag, suppose see what exactly suppose see. Let me go back here. So see, I'm trying to execute the model. Okay, how to run the model? Tell me what is the command. So DBT run -m and the model name. So test.
Okay.
See the same thing. So test. Go to test. Go to details. Now see what exactly now. This is the thing. Suppose you are one developer. Suppose like one more Snowflake developer. I'm the one more Snowflake developer. I go to the same thing. Now I try to execute the same functionality. See, it is working fine. Now what happened if I go for query history? Okay, filter, SQL text. So copy the same thing, Control C. Now go back to query tag. Okay, SQL text, Control V, apply filter. Now tell me there are 5 statements are there. Now how can you say this is executed from Snowflake or this is executed from DBT? How can you figure out? So it is not able to. So for this purpose, what happened? Let me go back here. Okay, add what? Add one query tag. See __ config. Okay, so remove the functionality. Now go for alias concept. Alias, not alias. Which one? Query tag. Query tag. I'm putting so DT something. Okay, save it. Okay, now rerun the one more time. So DBT run -m. If I go to Snowflake, it is success. Okay, so refresh. Now 6.1. Okay, see if I see here what happened. So click the first one. So here query tag is what? DT. Nothing but suppose if I go to the query history, apply filters. So query tag, go to DT, apply filters. Now we can see what? Okay, so these are the functions. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we want to track our DBT queries, suppose see one model is taking so much of time. I want to backtrace it where exactly happening. We should go for what? Go for query tag. This is the query tag. See, so your task will be, so create one Snowflake account, DBT account, simply initialize the project, create one simple model, work on alias concept, query tag. Tomorrow we'll see how to create permanent table, transient table. Okay, so normal use, secure use. Okay, what will happen background, we'll try to say in detail. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Praveen, if you want to copy from